Ogarkov's plan to dominate the northern maritime frontier continues to unfold with ruthless precision. Norway is fully occupied and Soviet forces are entrenched across its coast. Mirroring World War II Germany's strategy from 1940, the Red Banner Northern Fleet has transformed Bergen, Stavanger and Trondheim into heavily fortified naval bastions. From these ports, Soviet warships and submarines now operate with near impunity, pushing deeper into the North Sea and threatening the GIUK Gap, a vital NATO-controlled choke point. For Ogarkov, control of the Norwegian coastline is not an end in itself, but a stepping stone towards a larger objective: command of the North Atlantic. NATO's victory at the Battle of Jutland halted a Soviet push to Denmark, but it did not eliminate the threat. Soviet naval activity in the Norwegian Sea and North Sea has surged in the weeks since. Reconnaissance aircraft, backfire bombers and maritime patrol assets now fan out from Soviet-controlled airfields in northern Norway, gathering intelligence and preparing to challenge Allied control of the Atlantic airspace. Soviet submarines, shielded by the fjords and operating under heavy escort, have begun pressing into the gaps between Iceland, the UK and the Faroes, looking for seams in NATO's maritime shield. In response, NATO has activated a joint US-UK task force, Claymore. Composed of a modern Spruance-class destroyer and supporting frigates and partnered with the fast attack submarine USS Norfolk, Task Force 24.9 is tasked with sweeping the North Sea northwest of Lossiemouth to intercept and destroy Soviet submarines and auxiliary vessels operating near Scottish waters. Intelligence reports suggest that the Soviets may be preparing a major naval thrust aimed at isolating the UK from the Western Atlantic, possibly even laying the groundwork for an amphibious push towards Iceland. With NATO's maritime lifeline under threat, RAF Lossiemouth has become a critical forward operating base. Forward deployed P-3 Orions from VP-10 conduct persistent anti-submarine patrols, while USAF E-3 Sentry AWACS and F-15 fighters deployed to RAF Lossiemouth provide wide area air defense. Operating under fog and shifting winds, Task Force Claymore is navigating a complex battle space. The Soviet Navy has responded with an aggressive scream. Intelligence confirms the presence of a Soviet submarine tender operating as a forward support hub, guarded by Kara and Kashin-class destroyers. Below the surface, attack submarines prowl in coordinated patterns. Above, Tu-95 and Su-24s crisscross the sky, gathering targeting data and probing NATO's defenses. Operation Tartan Seas marks a critical inflection point. If the Soviets secure control of the waters near Scotland, they will have a launch pad to strike deeper into the Atlantic and, possibly, a future invasion of Iceland. NATO must contest every mile of sea, every sonar contact, every airborne threat. The fight for the Atlantic is no longer over supply lines. It is over territory, and Scotland's coastal waters may now decide the next chapter of this war. Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power, welcome back to Scotland. We have a wee problem, as I suppose they say. You can see a lot of Soviet ingress routes coming in from Bergen, and we are not expecting any new tourists over in Scotland, so it is our time to stem the flow. We are to operate under MCON Alpha until contact is made. Based on the amount of forces, I don't think that's going to take very long. We are to use subsurface detection, aka we're going to do a lot of ASW. Use airborne ASW assets in tandem with shipborne sensors to identify and prosecute contacts and establish defensive air umbrella. Eliminate any recon or bomber aircrafts. Plenty to do. Interestingly, we got quite a lot of forces and loads of contacts. Halt. This is Task Force Claymore, the Nicholson, the Newcastle. We got the Brits again. Is my favorite ship here? No, I think she's safe this time around. The Norfolk has already perished, apparently. The Andromeda. We got Lancer 1-2 up there with a couple of ASW assets. We got Bluebird 1. Radar is active, and we are immediately detecting a lot of contacts, including air. This guy's coming in at 30,000 feet. Could be a neutral. Not sure about that one, so let's chat him up. See if these guys are... just see if he's running away, or if there's something more nefarious. No response from either. Alright, over here, I suspect we have a trio of merchants. Nope. 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 No response. Speed. Those would be pretty fast for a merchant at 20.8 knots. Does not respond. Is anybody talking? Yeah, finally, we got one merchant willing to talk. Well, progress. Agrees to comply. Merchant. Bunch of large coming in. That's a merchant. Over here we got another fast mover. We got Demon 2 up here. I'm not sure why they always spawn high and then try to go low. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but it's something I've noticed with a lot of these birds. Demon 1 is up here as well. More F-15s. Lancer 1. That's another ASW. And Bluebirds are gonna stick behind the perimeter. Alright, the airbase over here, Lossiemouth. Let's see what we can launch. We can launch additional P3s. We can launch another E3. I'm gonna put 2 additional F-15s in the sky. Because I'm expecting a bunch of bombers. Unfortunately, we got no real strike aircraft beyond these. That's not great. You can load them out with bombs? That's optimistic. A P3 isn't exactly survivable. RF5s are just recon birds. I don't necessarily use those. And these are just ASWs. Let's put another ASW up. Now, what we have forward over here is Norfolk. Norfolk's currently doing 5 knots. She's doing that at 445 feet. She has already got her towed array out. And let's see if we can start to figure out what these are. That is not a merchant. It's way too fast for a merchant. It's also not using any radar. Since these are close together, I'm going to classify them all as hostile. This guy, he's doing 4 knots. I don't think he's going to be hostile, not right away. These birds, though? I'm not too sure what that's about, so we're going to check that out. How many birds I got here? Flight of 4 F-15s. Alright, excellent. As for ASW assets, we're currently doing 12 knots. I'm going to slow that down. We're not going to use active sonar, but if we have a towed decoy, I will stream that. I don't know if that's going to work, because we're potentially pushing right into an enemy formation. Let's give me about a 15-mile safe zone. I'm going to make it a bit bigger, because some of these ships are a bit far on the outside. So let's say about 20 miles. And another 20 miles. This is so that I know where to drop sonobuoys. And that's going to be in front here. The only thing I'm going to be aware of is that some of these ships might be carrying AA missilery. And are probably not terribly welcoming to my presence here. Okay, that's 8 buoys. Lancer 2-1. We're going to do the same thing here. And for the moment, I'm not going to do a whole lot. I'm just going to kind of wait and see how the situation will develop. What we will pick up. And what I need to strike. Because at the moment, I don't know much. Yeah, that's a Soviet helicopter. I don't know much. I don't know what these aircraft are. I don't know how many there are. I don't know exactly how many more we can expect. There's a lot of unknowns. Over here, I think we got neutrals. Yeah, let's just... Nope. Very large, coming out of Scotland. That's probably neutral. Ah, Coil, you're up. Okay, get over here. Range here is 89 miles. It's too far away for any kind of missiles that the British carry with their fairly awful exocets. Not great. We got the Fife over there with 8 harpoons. The Nicholson with 8 harpoons. Then we got the Newcastle with no, not actually additional missiles. She's just an ASW. Fleet Air Defense with 22 missiles. Good luck. And they're allowed to operate in the ASW role. Right. And this is called a Sheffield class. The Andromeda is capable of carrying exocets, but again, limited range. Right. How far away are you? You got a range of about 30 something? 38? And especially with a combined speed of 543 plus 560, that's no merchant. It's no civvy. That's going to be classified as hostile. I think there's more than one. I'm really hoping that these are naval patrol aircraft, so I can easily intercept them and eliminate them. Demon 2-1. Oh, sorry, Demon 1-1. We're going to have a look at this guy. I'm not going to shoot him out of the sky preemptively. I do want to know what it is. P3 drops one sonobuoy. Boom. Submarine. Okay. That didn't take long. Already doing 20 knots. Already got a very good bearing on him. He's 20 miles out, so he's kind of dangerous. What can we load you out with? 2 torpedoes and a bunch of sonobuoys. Let's go. I'm going to keep the P3 up there, just to keep dropping sonobuoys. Sonobuoy dropping is a heck of a lot faster if you're doing 265 knots, as opposed to the much slower speed that the Lynx has. Mark the contact. This is dangerous. If you are just running to meet whatever Soviet force comes out from the east, you can run right over this guy and they will destroy you. Or at least give you a very serious concern. Now there's another P3 en route. It's probably going to take them a lot of time to get there, 20 minutes. If these guys have carrier killers, they might pose a problem because they got range. I'm currently doing fairly low speeds, but I'm still a surface ship. I'm not exactly going to be quiet. Over here, I'm going to flip on the radar from these aircraft and figure out how many more there are. I'm thinking it's one leader, if you will, one detection aircraft, and then a whole bunch of not-so-detection aircraft. What I'm going to do is tell these guys to change their orders from follow the leader to individual. That means that we're going to have 3-1 as the leader fire off a Sparrow against these. And nobody else. You're allowed to drop your tanks, that's fine, but I do not want you to start wasting missiles. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to shoot this guy down. Do we know what this is by now? Okay, it's not bad. But it is capable of hitting me. We better get that Lynx up. Now he's heading west. I'm going to start dropping a couple of sonobuoys here. And then attack him. The reason for these buoys is so that if he launches torpedoes, I'll have some sort of picket. And be able to tell my ships, hey dude, you need to shift. Quickly. I suspect there's going to be a dead MiG-23? No. That's not what I was expecting. Alright, orders. Formation orders. New orders. Follow leader. You guys are now cleared hot. And that means we're going to start popping things. Come again? You got another one. Again, from the first buoy that I dropped. Okay, Antelope. You supposedly have a helicopter, but you don't. Okay, maybe I'm missing a mod dependency there. We're gonna launch another helicopter. Again, quite close. Quite close. We got potentially a flight of bombers coming in. And we're gonna make sure that those don't stick around for very long. There they are. It's 5 of them. Kill. It's MiG-23s. It's not bombers. They do need to go, though. You guys are going to be pursuing with AIM-9s now? Fine. Go ahead. Not sure why this guy is not going weapons free. Okay, we had another one. He's still coming my way in a hurry. It's gonna take me 18 minutes. Okay, cancel. I need you to hit him with 2 torpedoes. Type. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Victor 3. Charlies are potentially dangerous with their sirens. I do have an E3 up, so if they launch, I should be able to spot that. We got 2 more aircraft. This merchant's having a pretty interesting, well, air show. With Rex coming down not even too far away. Dead. Other missile going out. Demon 2 has done very good work so far. Long may that continue. Demon 1. Switch that air search on. Formation, orders, individual. Please don't be a civilian. Oh, it's a Tu-95. That was their recon bird. Okay, we're gonna recall the formation. Recall all. And they probably don't want to listen because at the moment they're a little busy trying to kill everything. Weapons tight. Turn the radar off. Are you guys all turning your radar off? Yes, good. What are we gonna do about you? You're dropping, yes? 1 away, 2 away. Now I need you to come round. This guy's gonna get a very, very nice surprise. We hit 7016. That was another Tu-95. Blind the enemy first. And then you're gonna have a much easier time getting some kills. Depth on this Victor 2. 411 feet. I think my torpedoes are gonna go active any second now. And they have acquired. The Victor 2 is probably unaware. Approaching him from the side / stern, so he doesn't really get that much notice, if any. Let alone that his speed is not particularly helping him staying alive. That's a bit much of a spacing between those boys. Situation here. You're still doing 20 knots. Are you up? Alright. Go hunt. One has been fooled. Ah, there we go. That's his noisemakers that we're now picking up. Fair enough. Hit. I think this other Mark 46 might still come around, but I'm gonna have to first see how that thing will actually behave itself. None of these are using radar. They've slowed down to 7. Range, 21 miles. Unfortunately, I cannot pick them up on the sonar from Norfolk, because that would give me a bit more information as to what they are. Right now I just know that there's something out there. Yeah, we lost them. Okay, let's get that links over. These are just passives, right? Yeah, they're just passive buoys. Oh well, it's fine. Drop that there. Cancel orders. You're here anyway, so let's just drop 2 before this thing becomes a problem. At the moment, the range is about 24-25 miles, so if they do launch carrier killers, I got plenty of time to get out. And yes, that helicopter is also tasked with that mission of eliminating, or at least hunting the sub. But I might use that thing for something else. Because I suspect that we're once again dealing with anywhere between 3 to 5 submarines. I don't think I've caught all of them yet. Lancer 1, preparing to attack. Yeah, attack or engage. Just don't use both words at the same time. All torpedoes prepared. Sonar buoys, some of them have dropped. I don't think you can actually see that on this bird. Nah. 1 mile. Nice glare. There. 1, 2. Alright. Lancer 1. Continue laying sonar buoys. The primary thing I'm doing here is just causing that thing to either respond or die. Or, well, maybe not die, strictly. But at least take a hit. If it's hit, it's not going to be nearly as dangerous. Because they simply will be working on damage control. They'll have probably several systems damaged beyond repair. And if that's torpedoes, if that's sensors, if that's propulsion, all the better. Ping, ping. Victor 3 active. He knows. Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not actually submarines, it is noisemakers. And this torpedo doesn't seem to care. I think neither of them are interested in the decoys at the moment. They'll be able to launch more decoys in, well, right about now, I suspect. Yep, there's another noisemaker. Okay, so you got hit twice. You're gonna continue laying sonar buoys. You're gonna continue on your maneuver here. Drop an active there. You're at 125 feet holding depth. He's not going up, so he's not emergency blowing. He's not going down. My other Mark 46 has just gone off to chase, I don't know, a whale. At any rate, it's not going to be doing much against that sub. So the Lynx is going to have to finish it off with additional torpedoes. First, though, I need to know where it is. As for the rest, seemingly no additional contacts at this point. Good. Lynx on station. You're actually not, though. You're first going to lay that buoy. I'm not sure I can pick him up with a passive, because he's barely making any noise. Depth 125. This is a no-layer buoy. Oh, there isn't a layer. Okay. I'm going to plunk down a sonar buoy almost on top of him. See if that will actually allow me to get a detection. What about you? You still got propulsion. He's cavitating at 5 knots, which is weird. I think he's coming up for air. He's doing his emergency blow. Which means he's kind of in his death throes at the moment. Yep. Welcome to Scotland. He's completed his emergency blow. He's now going back down. Ah, look what I found. I'm probably a little close to that. Nope. Oh, that might have been a bit close. What? It's too shallow. Damn thing slammed into the ground. Alright, we're gonna go there, and then we're going to attack. Otherwise, this thing is gonna just slam it into the ground. Waste of a good torpedo. You. Can you make up your mind? He's faded. Second weapon away. Sealink's going back home. There he is. Please turn on. Please don't chase noisemakers. Ugh. Well, he might still change his mind. Submarine's got propulsion. Yeah, I think he has him. Okay. That's another good hit. Well done, Sea Lynx. Victor 3. He's holding depth. How about that? How about that? Alright. We'll just have to hit him again. Not a problem. Have you decided about your fate yet? He's coming up for the emergency blow. There's the K387. He's back to 10 knots. And his towed array still works. That's actually impressive. He got hit twice. And he's still there. Hello. 1 away. 2 away. Throw another active. He's also holding at 125. What is it with these bastards? Newcastle, launch your links. Oh yeah. Oh. Food! Food! They're coming in at 1,000 feet. Change your altitude, go to 3,000. Oh, and another! Bloody hell. Okay, that's yours. You'll be there in 15 minutes. I got time for that. War? Oh! Shit. Coil, we're gonna have to floor it, because there's a whole bunch of these bastards that are coming in at 56 feet. And I'm not sure if Demon is gonna be able to catch them. Their speed is 566. Okay, we hit the K299 again. I suspect that's the bastard up here. Yeah, he's dead. Well done. RTB. Shit. Wake homers. Carrier killers. Most likely going for the Andromeda. Leave. Don't stay here, just go. Pursue that Victor. There's 4 aircraft. 5. Turn that radar on. Yeah, there's more where that came from. Alright, Demon 2. Proceed to hunt. Formation orders. Free. We're all engaging. Excellent. Oh, it's an alpha. Nice and noisy. Who picked that up? The Sonobuoy? Yeah, Sonobuoy did that. Alright, excellent. Coil. Speed currently 797 knots. Ordered speed a bit higher, but we're flying too low. If I can go higher, I can get more speed. But these guys are fairly low, so I'll have to dump my altitude when I go lower again. Yeah, just get up to 6. 6,000's fine. As long as we can build up some more speed. Oh crap, you're bringing your links aboard? After that, I really need you to get back. Just move away from those inbound torpedoes. They're 50 knots as well, so they'll be here pretty soon. Yeah, they're gonna do that in half an hour, so I have about 10-15 minutes to get the hell out of the way. Park that helo and get out. Yeah, they're now a heck of a lot faster, but they're also burning fuel very quickly. Gentlemen, here. Ceasefire. Formation ceasefire. Follow me. Engage that. Thank you. Coil 7. This is kind of spooky. I see how that might become a very, very urgent problem. Victor 3 eliminated. Is Victor 2 still here? Are you still not done? Good lord. Wrap things up. I don't care how you have to do it, just strap it onto the deck. And run. Okay, you guys are done. I can't catch that. Weapons free. Yeah, there's potentially more. Only when we flipped on the search radar from these F-15s did we actually pick that up. Still a really good looking aircraft. Alright, somebody going after that one, right? Yeah, this P3's going. You're doing 4 knots, you're most likely not a problem. We only got 2 AIM-7s that we can guide at the same time. These guys are coming in at very high speeds. Andromeda's finally figuring out that she has to GTFO. Our AA capabilities aboard these ships are limited. Sea Dart's about, what, 40-mile range? Which is not where these guys are at yet. Yeah, it's 22s. No, it's 24s, actually. Was 24s. You're gonna pursue with that? Negative. We can get those AIM-7s there a heck of a lot faster. Because we can guide those already. Come on, get rid of these guys before they become a problem. Kill. Actually, I'm not so sure. AIM-7, AIM-9, good. We're splitting targets now. Get it? Thank you. 7082 classified hostiles. The dead one. You're another dead one. AIM-9 going out. And come on. Kill. Cruise speed. Kill that helicopter. It's a productive mission so far. Oh, you guys are going home. Okay. You guys got what? 1 and 2. It's a total of 3 medium-range missiles. Let's send up the other 2 F-15s. Air-to-air standard launch. Okay. I think you finally understood what I want you to do. Which is get out. The Sea Lynx over here is engaging that Victor 2. Which, despite some battle scars, is still coming in. We got that Alpha getting addressed by this P3. Eventually, that is. We got Lancer 1-1 standing by for additional soda boys. Okay, let's go do that. Two, three, four, five, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means we can lay another line like that. Coil 8, RTB Winchester. Coil 7's got 1 missile left. I'm going to attach you to Demon 2. That'll give me at least some more weapons. Need you guys to go up to 37,000 feet. Conserve some fuel. Okay, it feels like things are fairly well under control. He says as he threw a torpedo at a noisemaker. Please don't fall straight down and crash into the bottom. It's not that deep here. Pull up. Terrain. Thank you. Alright. That might finally put that Victor 2 out of commission. What's the search cone for these bastards? Actually, they might not have a surge cone. Because they're wake homers, yes? Yeah. With a lot of range. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I get a bit of distance from it and then cut propulsion. There won't be a wake. Really? You're also going to go for the noisemaker? That is unfortunate. I think we can see the Jezebel Sonobuoy here. Oh, you sneaky bastard. You sneaky bastard. You're right down there. Yeah, that's definitely the Sonobuoy. Unfortunately for the submarine, this other one has reacquired, ignored the noisemaker this time around, and could be going in for the kill. That'll only be the second submarine that I've eliminated this time. Hit. It's 3 hits on a Victor 2. He's also coming around. And he might get it. Oh, he launched more! It's not very nice, is it? Course 243? Newcastle. Break away. You. I need you to lay down a couple of sonobuoys here, so I can at least figure out where those torpedoes are heading. Listen, Sunshine, you've been hit 4 times now. K387. I think he's properly sinking. Yeah, he's gone. Alright. Excellent. Now, I think we're far from done. So, in the next part, we're gonna hunt down the Alpha and see what other aircraft the Soviets decide to throw my way. Because there's probably more stuff inbound. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you soon for the next part.